Good afternoon, Washington Unified School District. This is Grapevine News, sharing stories and staying connected with you.
My name is Ameera and this is
Natalie Hernandez,
reporting from American Union Elementary School. Let's start off with new staff recently hired at Washington Unified. We would like to officially recognize them and welcome them to our WUSD family.
Welcome to Washington Unified. Make sure to give a big welcome the next time you see them.
This week is promotion and graduation week for all the school sites. Congratulations to all those who are promoting at West Fresno, American Union, and especially to those who graduated from Washington Union High. Go Panthers!
Lots of memories made with friends, teachers, and staff. Good luck to all the students moving on from Washington Unified.
We also want to congratulate all the students at Washington Union High going on to the United States military. Washington Union held its first military signing ceremony, coordinated by Erika, Ohanis, a U.S. naval officer sworn all the students in a special ceremony in front of their friends and family. Military officials from the United States Navy, United States Marines, and the United States Army, National Guard were in attendance. Congratulations to our future service members.
Good morning, everybody. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Do solemnly swear.
That I will
support and defend. The Constitution. Of the United States. Against all enemies. Foreign and domestic. I bear true faith. And allegiance. To the same. And I will obey. The orders. Of the President. Of the United States. And the orders. Of the President. Of the officers. Appointed over me. According to regulation. And the Uniform Code. Of military justice. So help me God. Congratulations.
The library at West Fresno Elementary recently got selected for the 2023 Mathical Grant Award, receiving $700 to purchase books. You can check out a video that Cassandra and Mendez created on our YouTube channel. You can watch the video on our West Fresno Elementary School playlist. Way to go, West Fresno.
Here's a new segment to the Grapevine called Students' Voices. Students were interviewed at Washington Union to talk about issues or topics which they felt were important to our community to know about. These segments show the diversity and culture within our district.
I'm Isaiah Miranda, and I'm one of the people at this school that like to skate and really get involved with skate culture. And over here would be my closest friend,
Oliver Lopez. I'm also another person that likes to skate and skate culture around here.
One thing with skate culture is that not a lot of people know it too much, and it's not a bad thing. It's kind of a lot of people find it as a good thing, because when you start skating, it's not really a hobby, a sport. It's more of a lifestyle way, a way to see the world in a different way, to learn some lessons, to be patient. Things take time. Not everything's just gonna get handed to you real easily. And it helps you grow as a person, physically, mentally, and it's just a good thing to keep you off of like doing something bad, like drugs, drinking, stuff like that. Pretty much.
It pretty much shows a lot of discipline and the way you can really put motivation and passion into something. See how much dedicated you are, and really much it's how much dedicated you are is how much you can grow in your abilities and as a person with individuals and the rest of the people.
One big thing of being someone that skates is a lot of people look at you differently just because of I'm holding a board in my hand, and that's because they think a lot of people that skate vandalize, they do a whole bunch of bad, and all they're here to do is break rules and all that. But really, most of the time it's just people want to skate at a place and get to learn how to do something. And it takes most of the time they'll end up with someone being like calling the cops right off the start, trying to get you out, or trying to steal your board by chance. And usually things can get handled better than that. And all it is simple, like ask if you can leave private property or don't want you to skate on this
there's many spots where you can really find if you have a really good imagination, if you want to try something new. A lot of people just see it as rebelliousness and like they have no straight point onto life. I think it's like something to waste time on, but it's really, really fun, and some people find it as a time to like be free of themselves. It's like therapy sometimes. You can really like let go of some things, grow in yourself, and people in the skate culture really help you too. They give you advice, like how to do a trick, how to help some things in life, try to not escalate some other situations as in rage and break your board or break a relationship type thing.
One big thing too with like people helping out with tricks is like they'll tell you like the start to it. If they could see that you're new at skating and this is your first time at a skate park and you're trying to do something nice for the first time and get into it. A lot of other people are real nice in the skate community, and they will casually just roll up and they'll start helping you out by saying like, oh, this is like the first trick you should try to do, and try to do it like this. It makes it a little easier, which would be like the first step would try to learn how to ollie, which is just a simple make the board jump with you. And then after that you want to get into a pop shove it, where the board is like, that's like your first actual trick where the board rotates underneath you. And after that you can either get into a heel flip, kick flip, and it's most people are more comfortable with heel flips. Some people are comfortable with kick flips, and it's a little different. And it's just the board does a nice little flip. A lot of people know that because most popular one's kick flip. Everyone knows what a kick flip is pretty much.
But it's really fun, and the skate community is like, it's really big, but at the same time not a lot of people pay attention to it. It's more like oh, they're just like over there, they probably break a bone or something. It's really fun to have that adrenaline inside you.
Hi, my name's Sam. I'm a senior and I'm a member in GSA. And like a diverse thing about Washington Union is that there's a lot of different people here, and that can be like race, ethnicity, like sexuality, and oftentimes like you might feel like it might be kind of restraining and that you can't really be yourself here. But the thing about diversity is that it's diverse. You get to be different, you get to be yourself, but that like it feels kind of concerning. Like you don't really want to get out of that shell. You kind of want to fit with the norm. But the thing is, there are like safe spaces for you to be yourself. There are different groups and things like that, but that means that there's a group for you to go into. So that means like if you're maybe like a member of like the LGBT community, you don't have to really worry about like confining to like sitting with like people that you don't really feel comfortable with. There are like safe places for you to go to, whether that be like a counselor or like a teacher. A lot of the teachers here are really safe and like comfortable for you to be around, and I think that's like a really cool thing about like the like diversity here at the school. And I think it's important for people to know how it is now compared to back then, because I know that I've had like friends that maybe used to go to the school and they didn't really feel as safe as I do now. But like it's good to know that like the school is still learning and becoming better for like different people to like be themselves. And that's just kind of like the great thing about this is like there's like differences in people, and like I said, there are safe spaces for us to go to. There are people that we can go to, and everybody like has like their people that they can go to and feel safe with.
Hi, I'm Mel. I'm a senior here at Washington Union, and I'm president of the GSA club. And when it comes to diversity here, I didn't really know specifically how alike I would be to other people like regarding mental health. Like there is so many different people here with a story, and prior to GSA, which is the Gay Straight Alliance Club, it's a comfortable space here at Washington Union. I had absolutely no clue that there was so many people just like me, but every single story was unique in a way, and I realized that I wasn't really alone in a way, because you know, there was people here that understood what I was going through, and they understood that it was okay to feel the way I did and I didn't have to feel so alone. So my senior year was when I actually first became president of the GSA, and I was in the GSA for a year previous, and I was really struggling with my mental health, and I was really struggling to want to belong because I felt like it was two different groups, like the normal people and then me in a way, and I wasn't really aware of the diversity at this school that, you know, I should have been aware of, honestly. And when I walked into that room, it was just like an overwhelming feeling of comfortability, like you are not alone. And even though each one of us is different in our own little way, like you don't have to feel alone. It's okay to, you know, feel the way you're feeling, and everyone has their own story. So this year I joined the AP Studio Art because art is one of my main coping mechanisms, and with that class, just something you have to do is with each painting, you have to talk about it. And I have never been so vulnerable to so many people in my entire life talking about my story, and seeing other people talk about sometimes similar things, sometimes very different things. It made me realize like individuality is so important, and it really does make up who a person is, and every single life experience adds a characteristic to someone.
Hi, my name is Jae'da Clark. I am in grade 12. I am a senior, and I am the vice president of the GSA Club. By being a part of the GSA Club, I recognize that there are a lot of minorities here on campus, and that there are differences in the people here and the campus culture. And as a Black individual and as a woman, I am a very marginalized community, and here on campus, there are a lot of people who are different and experience racism and not very good things. And I believe that we're all different in some way, shape, or form. We all have some type of diverse thing about us, and that we can come to recognize this and bound together as a campus and as a community to make a difference here on campus. My own experience with being a Black person here on campus has been very hectic, I should say. I have been subjected to bullying at some points in time on my experience here, and I have been subjected to not very nice experiences. However, I do recognize that there are people just like me here on campus, and that makes me feel a lot better and a lot more comfortable seeing as though that there are people who are struggling as well. And I think that because we are so different and so diverse here, that we can all come together and just make a difference here on campus, you know?
Hello, my name is Melissa. I am Mixtec from the region of Oaxaca, Mexico. Here I am today presenting indigenous culture, and part of indigenous culture is clothing. For example, this shirt was handmade by my grandma, and she gifted it to me, and this bag was gifted to my aunt, which is also handmade. In this bag you can see that there is flowers and birds, and like that symbolizes the connection with nature. When I wear these shirts, it reminds me of my grandma and being in the mountains, like where she lives, and I just feel connected more to my culture when I wear these items of clothing.
Hello, my name is Jesus Reyes. My whole family is from the southern part of Mexico, a state called Oaxaca, indigenous lands, and I want to talk about the clothing pieces and how I feel connected to my indigenous culture through the clothing. This is clothing used in southern part of Mexico called Oaxaca, and I feel like it kind of represents where I'm from, and it kind of doesn't let the culture die. My great-grandparents spoke the ancient Zapotec language, and I feel like our culture has kind of been slowly fading away, but through the clothing I feel like it stays strong and is represented.
Hola, me llamo Evelyn y estoy orgullosa de representar a la comunidad indígena
y representando a mi pueblo San Vicente Coatlán, Oaxaca. Estoy orgullosa porque mi mamá y mi hermana son parte de ahí y me incluyo en esas raíces porque me parece algo increíble lo que están haciendo con las artesanías, que en sí son estas hermosas blusas. Estoy orgullosa también de todas las personas que ponen su esfuerzo en esta artesanía y que son muy bien pagados, y espero que sigan haciendo su trabajo y que algún día todos ustedes tengan la oportunidad de ir a Oaxaca para poder comprar estas blusas y apoyar a la comunidad indígena. Gracias.
Congratulations again to our Panthers, and stay tuned for our final episode of season 2 to wrap up the year.
Are you on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube? Stay connected with us and follow our official social media accounts. What are you waiting for?
Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, WUSD Videos.
We will have new videos from American Union, West Fresno, Washington Union, Alternative Education, and WUSD Preschool uploaded right here on this channel.
That's it for this edition of Grapevine News. This is Natalie Hernandez and
Ameera
signing off from American Union Elementary School.
Go Washington Unified School District. I enjoyed my time at American Union, and I'm proud of all my classmates and what we've accomplished this year, and can't wait to see what high school brings.
You'll see me next year.
You cut me off! That was so good!
Okay, do it again.
No, now I don't remember what I said.
3, 2, 1, action. No, we gotta redo that. I hate
Yeah.
what I did. Me, you.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, action. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is your last year at American Union. What do you think about it?
I'm kind of sad to leave American Union, but I'm proud of my class and what we've all accomplished this year, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us at Washington Union next year. I would also like to thank Mr. Hernandez, my math teacher, for helping me achieve my goals this year, because I got valedictorian. I don't know if I
I was just gonna jump up and say we're done. We're done.
You should put bloopers at the end. That would be so funny.